Eline, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So I am finally back with another video. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but if you guys saw my last video, which was my huge announcement, you guys will know why I've been MIA for a while. But I am back and I have a few exciting videos for you guys planned. So the first video is actually one that I wanted to upload a while ago, but one of the items I needed for this video was delayed and it took a while to get here. But I finally got the palette and I finally made some time to film the video, and it is actually a Fame versus Fortune palette video. So for Colourpop's 4th birthday, they actually released an entire collection, and they also released 2 new palettes, which are actually like kind of sisters in a way because they connect together like this. So I picked up both palettes and I thought I would do a little review, show you guys some swatches, a demo, and then also compare the two really quickly. So if you're interested in seeing that video, then definitely just keep on watching, and if you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, then don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So starting off with the overall deets of the palettes. So they each retail for $22 and they come with 16 eyeshadows. So this is what Fame looks like, and then this is what Fortune looks like. So these palettes are kind of sisters in a way because they connect together, and then you get a beautiful like circus-like design. So we have Fame and Fortune. This is the box that Fame comes in, and then this is the box that Fortune comes in. They're so freaking stunning. I love these shades. So as always, on the back you have the shade names, but now you also have it underneath each pen, which I love. There's no mirror in these, unlike the like Shayla palette, which does have a mirror. These don't have a mirror, but they're the exact same size as the Shayla palette. So when it comes to the quality of these eyeshadows, I'm not really reviewing the quality because you guys already know that I love the formula of Colourpop eyeshadows. They are freaking amazing. And overall, I've noticed that they are very like consistent in their formula. Same with these eyeshadows, they're very consistent and they are very similar to the formula of their other eyeshadow palettes. So that's why I won't be telling a lot about the formula because I've already mentioned 1,000 times how much I love them. I will be focusing more on like the color shades and the color selection of the palettes. So first we have Fame right here, which is the first one they released, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So Fame is definitely a cool tone palette, and according to Colourpop, this is their first cool toned palette. Now in my opinion, they have included a few cool tone shades in previous palettes, but this is indeed the first like all cool tone palette. So again, the pigmentation is on point. I will insert some close-up swatches, but as always, the pigmentation is amazing. Now when it comes to the color selection of this palette, there are a few things that I would have done differently if I was Colourpop. Like first of all, there were 2 like matte setting powders in here. They have a different undertone, but in my opinion you don't need both like at all. And then also these 3 shades right here, so Razzle, Clubhouse, and Stardom. This one, and this one, they are very similar in undertone and also like depth. So in my opinion, they could have done a little bit more with these. Like they are great transition shades, but after these transition shades you have a few like very deep tones, but nothing in between, and that is what I am missing in this palette, like a good in-between matte shade. But aside from that, the colors are beautiful, and these metallic shades, especially extra, what's it called, extravaganza right here, I mean, that's beautiful. So in my opinion, they could have done a little bit more with like the shade range and the undertones and the depth of it, but aside from that, this is a beautiful cool tone palette, and if you're into cool tone palettes, this is definitely the palette for you. It is so hot today. Like after 5 minutes of filming, I just have to put on my fan because I'm dying. It is so hot. Alright, then moving on to Fortune. So this is what it looks like on the inside. This is definitely the more warmer tone sister out of the 2. Again, the pigmentation is so good. These are so buttery, they're so soft. Like it's always the same with Colourpop eyeshadows. There's nothing bad I can say about them. I did have a little bit of fallout, but I personally don't mind that because I can just swipe it away, or I can do my eyeshadow before I do my foundation, so I don't mind that. But do keep that in mind. And there is a little bit of powder kickback with these, so they are a little bit messy, but again, I really don't mind that. What I am missing in this palette, unlike the Fame palette which has 2 matte setting powders, this one has none. So that is definitely something I am missing because Ben right here, I tried to use it to set my eyeshadow primer, but it is way too dark for that. So that's what I'm missing in this palette. But aside from that, I actually think the shade range in this is great. You have a few transition shades, you have a few like medium tone shades, and then a few dark shades to darken up any look. So that is what I love about this palette. There are a few like metallic shimmery shades in here. It's just beautiful. And again, with both of these palettes, you can create a more natural look, and you can also build it up and add a few darker shades for a more intense look. Unlike the Fame palette, which is very unique in their collection, I personally think that if you own a lot of Colourpop palettes already, especially like Give It To Me Straight and stuff like that, that you don't really need this palette, because there are a lot of shades in here that are similar to other shades in other palettes. So if you own a lot of Colourpop palettes already, I don't think you necessarily like absolutely need this one. But I mean, if you're a Colourpop collector like I am, and you just love Colourpop eyeshadows overall, then it won't hurt to have it. But in my opinion, you don't really need it if you own a lot of Colourpop eyeshadow palettes already. So again, I'll insert some close-up swatches, but as I mentioned, these are just so creamy, so buttery smooth, and so pigmented. So now that we have that out of the way, let's go ahead and get on into the tutorials and demos on these palettes right now. that actually wraps up today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed my reviews on these palettes and that it was kind of helpful for you guys. If you like cool tone shades, you have to check out Fame, and if you like more warm tone shades, then Fortune is right up your alley. And in my opinion, considering how affordable these palettes are, I think they were definitely worth it. But yeah, that's it for me. If you have any video requests or ideas, definitely let me know in the comments down below. I would love to film this for you guys. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I love you, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
Say that it feels right.